On day 2 of the 2025 Kentucky legislative session, Governor Andy Beshear addressed lawmakers, giving his State of the Commonwealth Address.
The governor focused on the state's economic growth and issues he wants to tackle in his next 3 years in office. WKYT's Jessica Umbro is in Frankfort with the details.
This year's State of the Commonwealth Address served as a recap for what Governor Andy Beshear says were the high points of 2024, as well as an opportunity to set forth some of his goals for his next 3 years in office.
The Governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Governor Andy Beshear touted a message he's repeated often.
We're not looking at the same Kentucky anymore.
The governor cited millions of dollars of investment in the state's private sector, expansion of high-speed internet, and a growing job market with long-term growth in mind.
While we're creating these jobs, we must continue to ensure that our workforce is strong and is ready for the future.
The governor also reflected on some of his and his party's goals, one of which being to establish the state's medical cannabis program, which became legal on January 1st of this year.
Because we all work together, our people will be able to secure safe, regulated medical cannabis right here in Kentucky this year.
Andy also reflected on the defeat of Kentucky's Amendment 2 on the 2024 ballot, an amendment that would have allowed for the allocation of public funds to private schools.
The message was clear that public dollars are for public schools.
And for the next 3 years, Governor Beshear said he plans to continue to push for universal pre-K, expanded access to health care, and strengthening the state's infrastructure.
God bless our Commonwealth of Kentucky. God bless the United States of America. Good night.
Typically, we would see a rebuttal after the State of the Commonwealth Address from the other party, so in this case, the Republican Party. And there was one scheduled. It would have been with Senate President Robert Stivers and Speaker of the House David Osborne. It was canceled in the hours just before the address, citing concerns due to safety of the weather and road conditions for staff working late. In Frankfort, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.
Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman also released a statement following tonight's address saying, quote, "The new year brings another opportunity for zealous collaboration to protect Kentucky families and support the men and women of law enforcement. I look forward to supporting the policymakers in our General Assembly throughout this session as they get our Commonwealth's trajectory for the years to come," end quote.